A City on Mars, Part 1 Review.
Written by Kelly and Zach Weinersmith. A City on Mars offers a unique and insightful look into the reality of living on another planet. Unlike many other books on space, this one strikes a perfect balance between scientific accuracy, humor, and narrative storytelling. The Weinersmiths encourage readers to question and analyze what it truly takes to settle on Mars, addressing a wide range of biological, technological, societal, and ethical challenges. Kelly's background in biosciences ensures the scientific content is credible, while Zach's experience as a cartoonist and storyteller makes complex topics engaging and easy to understand. This blend of expertise allows them to explore both the technical feasibility and the human aspects of a Martian settlement. The book avoids oversimplification and uses real-world examples from research on the International Space Station, ISS, and analog studies in places like Antarctica to ground its discussions in actual science. Human physiology, the challenge of surviving Mars. One of the most critical themes in Part 1 is the impact of the Martian environment on the human body. As humans have evolved for Earth's conditions, Mars presents several significant hazards to both physical and mental health. 1. Reduced gravity. Mars's gravity is about 38% of Earth's. While not as severe as zero gravity, it still poses major problems like muscle atrophy, bone density loss, and cardiovascular issues. The book highlights that while exercise and nutritional strategies can help, they are only a partial solution. Radiation exposure. Mars lacks a protective magnetic field, and its thin atmosphere cannot shield against harmful solar and galactic radiation. Prolonged exposure can damage DNA, increase cancer risk, and impair cognitive function. The authors discuss potential shielding solutions, such as using Martian regolith, soil, or water, but emphasize that this remains one of the biggest unsolved problems for long-term settlement. 3. Psychological challenges. The isolation, confinement, and monotony of the Martian environment can lead to severe psychological issues. Drawing on analog studies, the book explores potential problems like depression and interpersonal conflicts. It suggests strategies such as careful crew selection and mental health monitoring to mitigate these risks. 4. Reproduction and development. The book also touches on the little explored topic of human reproduction in space. It acknowledges that radiation and other environmental stresses could affect fertility and embryonic development, a critical concern for establishing a multi-generational colony. Technological challenges. Building a sustainable colony, surviving on Mars requires more than human adaptability. It also demands innovative technologies to sustain life in extreme conditions. 1. Life support systems. Maintaining a closed-loop system for air, water, and food is essential. The book examines various systems like hydroponics and aquaponics, stressing the need for redundancy and backup plans. 2. Energy production. Reliable energy is vital. The authors evaluate different sources, including solar panels, which are susceptible to dust storms, and nuclear fission. They consider the trade-offs between cost, safety, and long-term sustainability. 3. Transportation and logistics. Getting humans and supplies to Mars is a massive logistical challenge. The book discusses different launch vehicles and the importance of in-situ resource utilization, ISRU, which involves using Martian resources like soil, ice, and CO2 to create fuel, oxygen, and building materials. 4. Habitat construction. Mars habitats must protect inhabitants from radiation, extreme temperatures, and dust. The authors discuss various options, including inflatable modules, regolith shielded structures, and 3D printed buildings. highlighting the need for structures that are safe, sustainable, and adaptable. Societal and ethical considerations. Beyond biology and technology, A City on Mars also delves into the societal and ethical questions of creating a human presence on another planet. The book explores potential governance models, the challenges of law enforcement, and resource allocation. It raises thought-provoking ethical dilemmas, such as whether humans should alter Martian ecosystems and what obligations settlers have to protect the planet. It also examines the economic feasibility of a Mars colony, arguing that a sustainable financial model is crucial for success. In summary, Part 1 of the book provides a comprehensive overview of the immense challenges involved in Mars colonization. It is clear that while a Martian settlement is technically possible, its success will require careful planning, a deep understanding of both science and human nature, and solutions to problems that are still largely unsolved. Next part, like and subscribe.